Namaste, all you fragrant people, and welcome to Om in Show with DJ, a show that helps you increase your incense quotient. So, if you are an incense enthusiast, consider subscribing. So, I'm so sorry for having gone for so long. I went home for almost a month, and I'm feeling so lost in my own house that now that I've come back. So, there's a lot that I need to show you guys. So, you get your favorite beverage or snacks or anything and just relax while I give you company. And there is so many things to see, so you will have to literally see the video and not just hear it. Okay, and the other thing I wanted to tell you was because of some technical problems, there's this, my phone is like really old now, and I have been doing this with my phone all these years, so it's asking for me to change it now, so it'll take some time. Till then probably I'll be doing live, but I don't know if I should give you guys some time for the live, because I usually have free time during this, during the first half itself when my daughter is not here. That's the time when I have the time to go live, but I'm not sure how many of you have time during this time, because I think mostly either people will be at home working or they'll be in the office working. So this is just going to be a live video replay of whatever I'll be showing you. So there are so many other things besides the incense that I'll be showing you. Okay. Right. So there are so many other things also besides the incenses that I've got from home, and I just want to show you. There are a lot of stuff made in brass, and I see many people using steel for their puja, which I don't think is a good idea, because steel is basically iron which is refined, which represents Shani, whereas in puja we must have Brihaspati. So that's the reason. And these these petal stuff, we think it's very costly, but it's not actually very costly, and it's going to be there. You buy it once and it's going to be there. So I think it makes more sense to buy petal for your puja rather than having steel. If you have steel, you might just want to keep it exclusively for Shani puja, but for your normal, for everyday puja, you must have petal. And I like to buy a lot of petal stuff. I have a lot of petal, brass diyas, brass and bronze. I even have some silver diyas. So I have quite a few of those. So I just wanted to show those to you. So we'll just start. And I also bought some pictures for my home, some Devi pictures for my home. So I'll be showing that to you as well. So I'll be starting with the picture. So this is, sorry. Okay, so this is Lakshmi Ma. If you see, she is here with the Ullu. She's called Kamala. And she is the form of Lakshmi Ma that we worship in my community here in Mithila. So this is what I wanted to get for my house. I did not have her picture, so I wanted this. So that's Kamla Ma, Lakshmi Ma. She's a form of Lakshmi Ma, of course, like you can see. Then we have this Annapurna Ma. Okay, so Annapurna Ma is a form of Parvati Ma, if you can see, and she's giving bhiksha to Shivji. And this is a very nice picture to have in your kitchen. So if you are a housewife, or generally if you want some kind of a holy presence in your kitchen, Annapurna Ma would be a very good one. And she's like, like you can see, she is giving bhiksha to even Shivji. So she is capable of giving dhan dhanya, prosperity and wealth, and wealth specifically in the form of food, which is of course the basic form of wealth. If you don't have it, nothing else matters, right? So that's what we have. Anytime you're doing the evening puja, you can just show a little diya to her, light a little incense for her in the kitchen. This is really going to be a good one. So I got this picture for my kitchen. I didn't have this. And there are things that I like to buy from my hometown, so I don't buy it online or other places. And I'd gone home after a long time. I went home after almost 2 years. And it was a long holiday. So it was a month there at home. I really enjoyed. And so now this is the picture of Gajalakshmi, if you can see. Sorry. So this is Gajalakshmi Ma. And she is supposed to be placed at the main gate from the entrance side. Okay, so like she'll be her back will be towards the outside, so this is what you have. And I got this for my main entrance, for the main door of my house, where I'll be placing her inside, and she'll be blessing my house. So Gajalakshmi is that form of Lakshmi, she's supposed to be really like every other Lakshmi Ma. She's supposed to bring prosperity and wealth to your house and a lot of things. And I'm really sorry, I think I should get used to doing live more because I don't know how to place this. So that is Lakshmi Ma again, Gajalakshmi Ma. Okay, so we had Kamla Ma, Gajalakshmi Ma, and Annapurna Ma. So these are the three pictures that I bought. Then I bought, like I said, I bought a lot of Petal stuff. Okay, so this is one of the so this is one of those incense holders that you might have seen. You would have seen in the shops in many places. But I had been specifically looking for the Petal ones. I used to see the steel ones everywhere and I didn't want to buy the steel. I wanted to buy Petal only. So I waited and this is what I bought. So this is the base. This is how it is. Okay. You see, there we place the incense and then this is what we place on top of it. Okay. And see, this is all Om. Specifically, that's why I bought this Om written. Right? Feels nice. This is what we have. Even though this is quite light, I don't like light brass and bronze stuff. I like them to be heavy. This is light, but then I do not have an option. They do not have the heavy ones. What they have in the market is usually this one. And I got this one on what? 151 rupees. By the way, these pictures were for 60 rupees. And these were for this is for 150. I have seen the brass ones on Meesho as well. I've seen them on Amazon as well. But I somehow find Amazon costlier than Meesho. If you want to buy these stuff, check out Meesho. Meesho has good deals, and you get quite a few combos, and the price is really nice actually for Meesho. So this is what we have, right? This is what we have. You place the incense here, and then you place it there like that, and you see the fumes coming out, the smoke coming out. This is what you have. Smoke, not fume. Okay, so that's what we have. Then I bought something which I really like. By the way, I'll just show what it is like when you place the incense, because I just have my incense here. So that is what you have. And that's how you place the incense. Okay, and then you place this on top, right? This is how you have it. Okay, and you need to clean it very often, because then of course the soot will get collected here. Okay, so that was the holder. Now this is that incense storage. I bought this from Exotic India. I'll give the link, or you can just look for Exotic India on Google. You'll find this. I found this a little costly, compared to what it is. It was around, I bought this for 425. I find it a little costly, but then I had no option. I didn't find this anywhere else, and I really liked it. And this is an incense storage. So you just, you store the incense like that inside this. And anytime you want to go out and you want to go to some temple and want to carry some incense with you or something, just like that, if you're going out for some outing and you want to carry some incense with you. Yeah, so I saw this also on Meesho in steel, and like I said, I didn't want to buy it, but on Meesho you get it for really cheap. So around what, I think 80 rupees, 100 rupees, something like that. I bought this for 425. This you only get on Exotic India, and the brass one. And the steel one you get on Amazon as well, but on Amazon it's costly. I think it's for 150 rupees. So it's like not very costly per se, but then if you compare it to the price that I saw on Meesho is for 80 rupees, 80, 100, something like that. And you always get it in combination with the incense holders like these, so the steel incense holder and the steel incense storage tube, it's called. So that's what you have. I also saw some wooden ones on Amazon. The wooden ones were like the wooden tube, the incense storage tube for wood. The ones in wood, like these, were for 600, 700, like that. No, I mean 700 only, 674, 764, like that. So I didn't want to go for those. So that's what we had. Then I bought this puja thali, specifically Om written. Isn't this nice? So this is costly. So this you can see is for 445. But I bought a lot of stuff, so he gave me a good discount. But these things, you only buy it once. You don't have to buy it again and again. So I think it's better to buy these instead of buying steel, because anyway we keep spending so much money everywhere. No, might as well spend this. I bought two of these small containers like these. This also has Om written in it. So this time I went all mad about Om because I wanted to show them here. So this is what we have. So Om. Okay. And this, the dabba is like that. You can keep it at your puja place. You can store a little camphor or, clove and cardamom, things that you keep for your puja. Those you can keep here. And these are like really nice. In fact, you can keep a few cones also here. I think that'll be a good one. So that's nice. So I got two of these. These were for 75, 70, something like that. So each 70 for each. Okay. Each for 70. Then I got this diya. I am mad. I'm obsessed with diyas. So this is what I got. This is an akhand diya. If you can see like that, it's an akhand diya. And then you cover it like that. You get this in all sizes. I think I got this for how much? I think I got this for, I think either 75 or 100, something like that. So this was like that. Then I bought these small plates because these are really good to keep the diya. You're not supposed to keep the diya without a plate. The diya has to have its own asan. And so I bought this. Okay, this was for around 230 or so. And this is nice and heavy, and it has a good weight. So this is what you have. Right, so for 230, this, now if I have to keep an akhand diya, I would just place some akshat rice and some flowers on this, and then I'll place this here. This is how it is. Okay, and you keep it at your puja place. So what, this, both of these will be around 300, 400. I think that's easily, that's affordable for all of us, right? So instead of going for steel, you can go for this. And this is not something that you'll have to buy again and again, right? So you can just buy it once and you can keep it, and you can use it specifically for, say, Navratra or Diwali or something like that, where you want akhand diya. So this will be a good one. Again, I bought this one. So this is again for 345. This also is nice and heavy, and you can see this beautiful, the beautiful design there. That's what we have, 345. And this also is like that, you can just keep it like that, right? So it's like that. That's the size. That also is a small size one. Then I bought these two very small ones, right? So these I got for, I think this was for 85 or something, and this is for 75, something like that. I mean, quite cheap, right? But these also are nice and heavy. It has a good weight. And so I am from this place called Deoghar, which is in Jharkhand, and it's famous for, it is a Jyotirling. It's Kaamna Jyotirling, and it's very famous for, people go there to get their wishes fulfilled. That's a Kaamna Jyotirling, like I said. So it fulfills your wishes. And during this time, during the Sawan time, the Sawan is starting from 11th. So during the Sawan, we have a lot of people coming there with Kanwar, and they, offer jal to Shivji. So that place is very famous. So it's a temple town. So we get a lot of these, temple related, puja related stuff there. So this is what we have. Then I got small plates like these. I'm sorry, I'm just feeling very disoriented. So I bought these plates. These also were for around 100, 110, something like that. Nice and heavy, because like I said, I like to buy heavy stuff. So I bought 3 of these. Sometimes if I have to place more than 4 or 5 diyas, sometimes I go mad during Diwali. Like I place a lot of diyas around everywhere. So I have these. Then I bought, these are again brass. These are brass bowls, and with nice meenakari work it's called. It's that Meenakari work. It has an orange background with a black elephant on it. Looks very beautiful. It comes in 3 different sizes, and right, uh, that. So we have 3 of these sizes. This, hmm, this is a big one. Then we have this, right, and then we have this. So this could be good for bhog, to offer some prasads to Bhagwan ji, or for one could be for diya, one could be for dhoop, and one could be for bhog. Or you can just keep it at the bedside, and at night, like I like to open my earrings and everything at night while sleeping. So you can keep it there, some pendant or something. So it could be for that also. This again, all the 3 of this cost me around 445. Yeah, and it's nice, thick, heavy. So I got this. Then I got this big bowl. Sometimes my daughter likes to eat doodh roti, which is milk and roti, and I like to give her in the big bowl. So this would be a good one. Or sometimes if she wants to have kheer or something. So this is bronze. This is not brass. Bronze is considered healthier. Healthier as in you can eat also, you can even eat sour stuff in this, whereas in brass you can't eat sour stuff. In bronze you can. And anytime you have Diwali, when you have to buy stuff for Dhanteras or anything, instead of buying I mean, of course, to each his own, but specifically during the Diwali period, or any auspicious period, you must buy vessels like these, utensils made of brass and bronze, because these are not just metals with good frequency. They also they bring prosperity to your house, because they attract prosperity. That's how the frequency is for them. So, instead of spending your money on steel stuff and branded steel, where of course the money is going to uh, big houses, big companies, you can buy these. And most people from the handmade industry would benefit from this. And I don't know, do they have something made with machine also these days? I think they are all handmade, right? But anyway, I think the one factor that you must consider while buying this is that it attracts prosperity to your house. So this is something that you might want to introduce in your family, probably one bowl, one spoon, something at a time. So this would be a good one. So I got this for my daughter. Then, like I said, I go mad buying diyas. Okay, so I bought quite a few diyas. So these are the diyas, 2 diyas, and these I got for, I think, what, 75 or 80. And I have similar diya, which is like not the same, but similar diya, which is lighter and it's not as heavy as these. And 3 of those I got from Isha shop, Sadhguru's website, for around what, 800 or so. The power of branding. Right, so this is 75 or 80 rupees. Nice, thick, heavy. I like this. And you can buy 100 of these or 108 of these, and you keep it for specifically for Diwali. And just my thought, okay, and that's what I think. So this is what we have. This is the lighter one. Then we have a heavier one, which also is for 80 rupees. And this is what it is. I had bought a similar kind of diya, which was a little big, in size compared to this one, and that was for around 400 or 500 from a website called Yellow Veranda. And I think it's a luxury product website, so I got it for around 400, 450, something like that, 500. But this diya is really, really nice. You just have to light this diya, and it goes on. It goes on for more than 24 hours. So even if you just fill this and put like I use Kalava wick, you can use wool wick or anything that you have. But these kind of diyas really, really do the job well. They will keep the light going on for quite a lot of time, And so I recently came to know, I mean, I did know about this, but then I had forgotten. So I recently was reminded of the fact that when you're lighting a diya, you must always inhale completely, then pick up the matchbox and then light it and light the diya, and then you exhale, and then that is supposed to be really good for your it it's supposed to be good for your house. There's something called swar vigyan or swar yog, and that is related to the breath that we take. And this is one of the things that you might, if you are somebody who are into puja part, you might just want to do this. Inhale completely, then you light up the diya, and then you exhale. And better would be when you're breathing, if you're breathing through your right nostril at the moment, it would be good. If not, then you can try, you have a way of doing it. So if you want the right nostril to breathe while you're doing this, you might just want to press your left one and try to take 2 or 3 breaths from the right one, so the right one starts to work. And then you inhale completely, light it, and exhale. And that's supposed to that kind of diya is supposed to bring prosperity to your house. So really good one. I mean, that can be done with any diya, but I just showed that I have this diya, and then it goes on for a lot of time. So you might just want to try, just try without this process and try it with this process. It is said that when you try it with this process, the diya is, the life of the diya is longer, the journey of the wick, right? So just try that. That was there. Then I have, so I bought this. Okay, so this is one of those, when you do the Kapoor Aarti. I did not have this all this time, so I used to use a terracotta one. So I bought this one. And this also is for 120. Okay, and this also is nice and thick, not very heavy, but reasonable, not the light one. So this is there. Then I bought a big diya. This is for 190. Okay, and this is for Akhand diya during the Navratras. So this would be really nice. It's a big one. I think this will take around 250 ml of oil. So it will, go on for around 9 days very nicely. And do it with the same process. Like I said, you inhale, light up, and then exhale. Okay, so that's one diya, big one. Then what I have is, I found something very interesting. I hadn't seen this earlier. Okay, so I saw this, and you see this? They have this central needle kind of thing. This is specifically for the wet dhoop. Okay, the dhoop that I don't like to light, but I bought it because somehow, what if I come across a nice wet dhoop and I want to buy it and stand for it. So I bought 2 of these sizes. These are really nice. I think this was for around 45. This is for 30, something like that. So very nice, sweet, not very heavy, but reasonable. So this is there. Then when I purchased all of this, and while I was coming out, I saw this small little bowl, and I lovingly picked it up. I really liked it. And this guy said, "Oh, you like it?" I said, "Yeah." Then he said, "Okay, you take it. It's a gift from me." So I got this, and thank you so much. So this is one diya bowl. You can use it for bhog, if you just want to give a little mishri to Bhagwan, or some kind of long or supari or something, this would be really good. So this would be around 30-40 rupees, something like that. So this is what I got. Then I got something very interesting. If you remember, I don't know if you, I remember when we were young, we used to have this. And I also know that in South, many people use this. This is a small kind of brass bowl, which you put in your rice container. And then when you're planning to, make rice, then you take it out with this. So I have 2 sizes in this. This is a big, thick one, which is like for 500 rupees. And this small one, this is 500 grams. And this one is 250 grams. And I got this for how much? I think both of these were for around 500 or 550, something like that. Okay. And this is what we also use during the Janau, where, there's a process called Durvachat, where we give Durvachat, we have the paddy kept in this dhan, and then we pick it up, and then with the mantra we offer it when during the marriage it's for the bride and the groom, and during Janau it's for the person who, the child who is having the Janau. So this is used. So I bought this, right? Then I bought this. I think you must have seen that I already had this one. So my daughter said, "Mama, you already have it," but I said I wanted to buy one more. This is for 80 rupees. Online, I don't think you will get this for 80 rupees. Online, I think you'll get it for around 480, 500, something like that, depending on which site you got this from. Okay, so this is nice and heavy, and this is that Shatranj ka Pasha. You know that the thing that we have in Ludo also. This is what we have. Okay, that is there. And then I got a Damru shaped incense holder. Okay, so this is like that, right? And this is for what? This also is around 75 to 90, something like that. Okay, so this is there. I just wanted to buy this for the Damru shape. And then of course the same thing, you get this online. You will not get this online at this price. So if you ever go to a temple town, just try for some Petal stuff offline. You will get good ones there. Depending on where you've gone, you will find various kinds of stuff. Like in South, I'm sure that you will find more different kinds of stuff. And in North, if you go to Mathura, Vrindavan, Haridwar, Rishikesh, you will find different kinds of stuff. So I think it would be fun for you to go around and collect diyas from different places, or incense holders like that. So that was all that we had. Now I'll show you the incenses that I bought. Okay, the incenses, there are not all of these I brought from my hometown, but I'll show you all that I have at the moment, because I brought some from my hometown and I bought some of them from here, from Blinkit. Okay, so this is Sugandhi. I really like this Sugandhi brand. I mean, all of the Sugandhis smell almost the same. There's hardly any difference in their fragrances, but there are subtle differences. So if you really notice it in a focused manner, you will find the difference. So this is like that. These are just small cone coal stuff. And then you must have seen this. I've already reviewed this many times. So this is that Sugandhi. I bought 3 of these packs from Deoghar. Then I bought one of this. Okay, I bought this red chandan stick. Okay, so this I got it from my hometown again. This was, right, this is 6 rupees per gram. This was 30 grams, so this is for 180 rupees. Okay, I don't know how authentic or non-authentic this is, but I got this. And then I asked him, I said, where did you get this from? And he said, only Pushpa will tell. Okay, so this is there. This is the Lal Chandan thing that we had. Another thing that I bought is this Guggal. This is JB Agarbatti. Mehka de Sara Jahan. That's what it says. 80 grams for 80 rupees. Right? I haven't tried this. When I try it, and if I like it, I'm going to review this here. Otherwise, I'll be giving a blanket review for all the incenses that I'll be showing you now. So this is what we have. Then this Patanjali's bamboo-less incenses, inspired by Pure Day, right? Those thin bamboo-less incenses. Pure Day is the first brand who brought this out. And why people say, you're just a single person, how can I help the world? Well, one single person can help the world, because one single mind can think of a brilliant idea. Like Phool was brought, like Pushkarani was brought by Phool, the flower cycle incenses. And Pure Day brought these thin ones. So I'm going to review this one. That's why I'm not giving you much about this, because I'm really going to review this one. I love this. This is Patanjali Shiva, and they have the same kind of thing. It says Ram. Then there is Buddha, Gautam Buddha, and then we have this Arabian Oud. Okay, so Shiva and Oud I'm going to do, and wait for the review. I'll be doing this. Good. So I bought 2 of Shiva. Okay, I bought these. And then I also landed in trouble, because when I was getting this, I came by flight, so I had this in my luggage, and they checked it and they said, do you have a mastic with the incense? I said no, but they made me open the entire box, and then I said, because you've opened it now, so you have to pack it. So they got it packed for me, but they opened the pack, and I said, if you can see the incense, you can see the matchbox also in the box. They said, no, nothing doing. We have to physically see the box. So they opened it, and it was a big trouble for me. So the incenses that I bought, okay. Then I bought this. This is Golden Flora from Cycle. I really like this fragrance, so I'll be doing a deep review of this one. So this is what we have. Okay. Then the other day I went to a temple here, which is Shiv there's a Mata temple here in Tulip Chalk, and I saw this small dhoop packet. I had never seen this kind of a dhoop packet. So I was so mesmerized. I asked the Panditji if I can take one, so he allowed me to do it. So I took this, and these are like nice little ones. I don't know, uh, you know, I these are like these. These are like these small ones. So thin bambooless incense, the small ones. This is what we have. Then what we have is, so I saw Phool on Blinkit, and I wanted to try some of the Phool incenses because I had been wanting to try the Nag Champa. So I got the Nag Champa, right? And I'll be doing a blanket review of the incenses from Phool that I got from Blinkit. Then I got this sandalwood. This is what they have from the Kashi Vishwanath. Okay, so this is their Kashi Vishwanath incense. This is a smaller pack. This is 410 rupees. The main pack is big like this. That's for around 220 rupees. So I just wanted to try the incense, and I got this one. This is 410 rupees. Then I again got the Ayodhya one that they have like this. This again is 410. And then I got this one, which is from this is okay. This is just simple rose. Okay, so Desi Gulab. I guess it says Indian rose. Okay, this is what they have. So these are the 4 incenses that I bought from. So that I bought from Phool Blinkit. Okay, I got these. I think that, oh yeah, and I wanted to show you some of the incense holders that I bought recently. So I bought one of these. Okay, this is really nice. I have placed I placed an aluminum foil there, so it collects all the dirt, and then I can just simply throw it away. Right, this is there. I got this for 135 from Meesho, and you also have this where you can store the incense. Okay, so you have this. But sadly, after I bought it, I came to know that it's known as a coffin box, and I don't know, just somehow I don't want to keep this at home now. A coffin box, it's the name itself is not good. But anyway, the other thing that got me thinking later is that when we are having the incense, I don't think it would be a good idea to keep it slanting, right? It has to be urdhvagami, as in going up, right? So, but if you want to just light it up in your, say, dining hall, so not dining hall, drawing hall or drawing room or somewhere in the garden, not while you're doing puja, for any other purpose, like if you have a yoga studio, if you have a spa or something, then this would be good. And like always, I saw this on Amazon. The Amazon one was various, so 170 onwards to anything, 210, 300, anything. On Meesho, I got this for 135. Okay, so whenever you want to buy any of these kind of stuff, you must always try Meesho, and I think you'll get a good stuff. But sometimes, Meesho becomes dicey because sometimes you just don't get good stuff on Meesho, as in I don't know, it's somehow because they give it to you for cheap, the quality, all the service sometimes is cheap, but somehow I was lucky, I got a good one. So now I got this. I'd been wanting to get this electric lighter for quite some time now, and like I said, this I got from somebody called Satguru Kripa Traders, and this was already open when I got it. So this was probably used by somebody and returned, so I got this. And this also I got for around 110 or something. So to return this 110 rupees would incur more carbon footprints, which I avoid doing. Unless and until it's a big thing, it's like beyond 300, 400, I don't like to return products, especially for 100 rupees. Why to incur that carbon footprint, so I'm just keeping it. But I didn't like the thing, I didn't like it that they gave me a used stuff. Okay. Now, then I got this. Okay, this is a cone holder. The quality is pathetic. I just didn't like it. I didn't like the finishing, it's like it's not good. It's loose, and it's not well done. The finishing is not good. And then I wanted specifically with this one. So I don't know if you can see, the quality is really pathetic. And I think you have a cardboard here. You see that? It's pathetic. The workmanship is not good. And I thought probably it will just be here, you can just pull it like that and put it like that. But this is something that you can actually take out. I'm not happy with this. This also I think I got for what? This also is for 130, 140, something like that. Okay. So this is the, I already have a cone holder, which I'd got from Agra, so from some 12, 13 years back. This is what I have. So I place my cones here and I place this here. This is what I have. I don't remember how much it was for, but it was nice, cheap. I think around 100 rupees, 200 rupees, something like that. Then I bought something which I had been wanting to buy for quite some time now. Okay. And I got two from Meesho, and I like both. And again, if you buy it from other places, the price is nice. So if you get it from Amazon, I think you'll get it for around 360 or so. I got this, I think, for 100 rupees, 110, I guess. And when you light this up, it really, it lights up well. I'll see if I can post pictures of this. And you see this here, right? The steel is there. And what I like to do is, instead of putting just plain water here, I also put a few drops of rose water to it. So gulab jal I put to it, and then I put camphor pieces. And then at night, the light that you get from this one is that yellowish light. So if you like that yellowish light, you like this one. This is what I have. Okay, the other one, this is a brand. This is Gojiva. So this is, like you can see, it's like a non-branded stuff, more generic, but the quality is good. Okay, and this one is Gojiva, and the quality is really nice again. And so this one that I have, I wanted to buy the Om one, so I bought the Om one. But you get Ganesh ji, you get Shiv ji, you get Krishna Bhagwan, you get all of those, So this, right? So in this also I do the same thing. So I place water and gulab jal, and then I put the camphor. You can also put essential oils in this and use it. The only thing is, I used it yesterday and I expected the fragrance to come out faster, but the fragrance came out, say, around what, after half an hour or 45 minutes, something like that. So that's not what I was expecting. I probably expected it to start working within 10 or 15 minutes, but it wasn't like that. And the light that they have inside is quite bright. So it's bright for my taste. You might like it, you might not like it, but this is all white light. And like I said, and this one is yellow. Okay, but this one looks very pretty. Yellow and stars. It looks really nice. And this one is that. This would be a good one for your mandir, or if you have, like I said, a yoga studio, spa or something. This would be really nice. And this would be good if you place it in your bedroom and you put the camphor and stuff, and before going to sleep, you can just put it off. So that also would be a good one. So this is there. These also were, I think, 100, 130, something like that. So both of these were like 130, around 130, like that. And I got these from Meesho again. So, you might want to try Meesho for these products, but you have to go by your gut feeling and see which ones are better quality wise. But you do get good stuff. And of course, you have an option of returning. And so if you don't like it, you can return it, right? So those are the things that I had. So I had a huge haul to show you, and I did not have that much of space in my phone because my phone is like running out of space now. It's getting old and I find it difficult to shoot a video and then upload it. So instead, I just thought I'll do a live, right? And then I bought this bindi because my hometown, like I said, it's a temple town. It's a good practice to get some kind of, like, I'm a married woman, so for for me, some kind of suhag chin, right? Symbols of marriage for Hindus. It's a good practice to get something from a temple town, right? I got this. And then I gave the same thing to my mother and my bhabhi also, which also is a good practice whenever you go home or you go to a temple town and you buy something for the suhag and you give it to somebody who is a suhagan, which is a very good concept, which if you had not been following, you must. And then I got these plain red glass bangles. These are like very, you can use it with anything, like red sari, yellow sari, anything would do. So I got this. So I think I've showed you everything that I had. That was a huge haul, and that's the reason I just wanted to do a live for it. And I think we've gone on for quite some time now, so you might just want to sit with your favorite chai or coffee or something and just see that everything that I've got. And like I said, try to buy more brass and bronze for your puja space instead of steel. And wood also is good, but brass is better because brass has more, it has a higher energy frequency. And light the diya. To have a good diya, a diya that is supposed to bring prosperity in your life. So that's all for the episode today. I hope you enjoyed this episode and you learned something from it. If you think somebody else can learn something from it too, share it with them. If you like these products and if you want to buy them, try them online, try them on Meesho, and whenever you go to any temple town, try them offline. So that's it. Thank you for now. And I'll see you next time. I hope you guys have joined the incense journal. I put the link on, you'll see it in the community posts, you'll see many of those links there. Just join that. And if you like my work and would want to support me, you might want to join the channel. And till we meet again next, take very good care of yourself. Namaste. Oh yeah, before I go, I forgot, next week I will be doing a haul from a brand that I have never used earlier. Probably you might know of it. It's called the Royal Bird Incense. So I have a haul, to be done from them. I got a big packet from them, so I'll be doing a haul and then I'll be reviewing incenses from there. So stay tuned. Till we meet again next, take very good care of yourself. Namaste.